What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, and welcome back to another episode on the PrimeCraft server with your host, as always, MrTrend and Lena McBean. Whoop! So what is up today, folks? Today we are going to be working on a couple little projects, just a couple little things. We are going to be moving our sugarcane farm and our cactus farm from inside of my base and bringing it out here to the spawn hub. And then along with that, we are going to be building a hot air balloon in the sky. So I've been wanting to add something up there for a while. You know, down here below is getting a little busy. So I decided, you know, we can start putting some things in the air. And here comes a spider, Lena. Get it? And right over here. And so yeah, so that's just a couple of things, and you know, I think we'll have a good time. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and let's get things moving. Oh, and by the way, my daughter Lena McBean, who's right here, is going to be joining us on today's episode for hopefully its entirety. If not, she'll just be on here for a little bit while I'm building the stuff, and then she'll go about doing her thing. So I'm gonna go get some supplies, get all the sugarcane stuff ready. Actually, we're gonna do the cactus farm first. So we're going to go get all the cactus supplies and everything, and then we'll come back over here and figure out a spot to put it at. So welcome back. We are about to do our cactus farm out here. I think that's what we said we were going to leave off and doing. I don't remember, because I said we were about to go do something with Lena McBean, and then we went to sleep, and now we're back up to record. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to work on a cactus farm. But she is actually over here working on her own little build over here. She's making herself a shop. So while she's doing this, I am going to be working on my cactus farm. Oh, there's a skeleton. Then I found a mob that was nearby. I can't get it. I got him. Okay, so she's gonna go over there and work on her shop. I'm gonna work on my shop, and then we'll run back and forth and check on each other, see how each other's shops are doing, how each other's builds are doing. So I will cut away and do a time lapse so that you guys watch as I build this. We got our cactus farm done. We got everything completely moved over here. And I was thinking about taking the cactus I already have over in my base and the chest that I've had in there, which is a double chest completely full of cactus, and bringing it over here and just filling this up. But then there'd be no point for this up here. So I think I might bring a couple stacks over here and put them inside the chest. But I want to stand here for a little bit, make sure it worked. I mean, there's obviously no redstone or anything, so there's no reason why it shouldn't work. But initially I had slabs running through there, and I was wondering why I stood there for like 20 minutes while I went to go eat and stuff, and when I came back there was no cactus. And then I realized that the cactus was breaking and popping on top of the slab. So we got rid of the slabs and we put some fences in there, which is generally what I use anyways. And we're good to go. So we got a couple on there. So we'll go ahead and pop a sign on here. Just say community cactus farm, MrTrend. I'm trying to put my name on because a lot of times people get confused or want to know who made stuff. So we decided that, you know, to put your name on it, just to let people know who took the time and the effort to, you know, put some farms and stuff around. So we got this done. So our next goal is going to be going over, tear down the sugarcane farm and bring it over here and place it. I'm not sure where. I was thinking possibly right here. I might just put it right here. We're going to do a 3-layer sugarcane farm, so we'll get a little bit more out of it because everybody needs the sugarcane for the paper to make books and such. So we'll bring it over here and then we'll find a spot on where we are going to put it. Maybe even over here. Put a build right here, something facing this way. But I don't know yet. But I'm going to go get the supplies and then we'll come back when we're ready to start building. Okay, so before we go over here and get our sugarcane supplies, I was running by here and I had noticed that somebody messed up somewhere and dropped my villager that gave us fire protection and respiration, which isn't that great, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I mean, come on guys, gotta be a little careful when you're playing with the villagers and stuff, because, you know, it was still some books to get. You know, I've been planning on opening up a bookshop and do like a big giant library type building or something. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this guy here filled back up eventually with the librarian, and then we'll be good to go. But we'll go ahead and tear these signs down, pop them back up here, and then just leave them blank for now. There we go. So we got our supplies. We got the sugarcane farm completely torn down. Already blocked it off and everything. I left all the glowstone and stuff that was inside of it in there for now. And all the torches and stuff, just, you know, to keep mobs from spawning inside there. And this thing is getting pretty filled up. We are going to need to kill some of these guys. But we'll work on that another time. For now, I'm going to go over here to where I think I want to place this sugarcane farm, which I'm still not 100% sure, but I'm thinking possibly either right over here and then build the grass up a little bit and then put it right here, or we could do it. I was thinking about right here, but I forgot how long the sugarcane farm is, and then I thought maybe over here, but if I did that, it's going to take up this entire stretch. And I don't know if we want to have that whole little area right there, right by the initial spawn and the portal and stuff, taken up by a just basic farm. Maybe a shop can go there or something, which would be better. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and find somewhere else to build it. So I put a chest right here, and I was thinking this spot doesn't seem too bad. There's not much going on over there. Over there is Bat's initial base, or his first base. But I don't think anything's planned for over here. I haven't seen any signs anywhere showing anybody's claimed it. So this right here looks like it might be the spot. So I'm going to go ahead, cut away. We'll do another time lapse and we'll get this bad baby built. So we got our spot picked out. I got it all mapped out. We got a 6 by 25 block area picked out. We went and picked up all the supplies and stuff that we need. We are going to be doing the sugarcane farm from the Duke MC. I will make sure that I pop that up real quick. In the top left corner, you'll see his link to his video, and you go check that out if you need a tutorial. But I am going to go ahead and get started with this build and give you guys the time lapse I already said I was going to do. So enjoy. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, so we got our sugarcane farm 100% complete, and I like it. It's pretty self-efficient. I've let it run for a little while now, for a couple hours and stuff, and it seems to be working beautifully. It's pretty much the same exact design as Impulse or Tango Text or Impulse SVs. I can't remember the original design, but this one I feel is even more efficient. I mean, obviously it is because it has 2 rows of sugarcane instead of just the single row, which is amazing because now we're getting twice as much sugarcane. And I honestly felt this should be getting more though, with the amount of, with the fact that it's in the spawn, because literally right over here, right back behind one of these builds is where the actual spawn point is. So I don't know, it should be getting more. It should be good though. Maybe someone's been coming in and taking sugarcane or something. But in any case, if you look, we went ahead and went with a end block design. You know, I thought the end blocks looked pretty cool. They got the, and then we put some sandstone stairs and some oak fences and finished off the design. And yeah, I think it looks beautiful. Now I can't lie to you guys, and you'll see this little thing behind me. You'll see a little bit of it in the sky. You'll look up. Okay, we're gonna be talking about that here in a second. Well, I'm gonna be recording about that in a second because I recorded a whole bunch of clips of doing time lapse and stuff, which that stuff's fine because, you know, you cut the audio out of the time clips, out of those clips anyways, so that's not that big of a deal. But with the parts when I finished, and then the entire part of me doing my next build, which I'll talk about in a second, I had the microphone muted. I don't know how. I think maybe one of my kids might have hit the mute button on it, or maybe I did on accident. I'm not sure. I think I might have actually done it since I was in the Discord chat and I was trying to record and I didn't want other people hearing me. I don't know. I don't know what I did, but in any case, it was muted. So literally about 20 minutes worth of talking was deleted, which is fine because, I mean, on one hand, I would have had to edit it anyways to shorten the times on it, but it sucks because now I got to figure out what it is that got messed up and what I need to talk about still. But y'all saw the sugarcane farm, so we're going to go ahead and move on to our next build, which we're going to build a hot air balloon in the, well, not a hot air balloon, sorry, but a blimp in the middle of spawn. I was going to do hot air balloons, do a couple of them, but I don't want to do that now. I went ahead and decided to go with a blimp design, and we'll get that knocked out real quick. And sorry if I'm just running around all over the place. I'm trying to look at spawn because I don't want you guys to get too big of a glimpse of the blimp before it's completed. So I'm going to go ahead and get cracking on the blimp, even though it's already been done. I just got to talk about it. And see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so there she is. There's our big beautiful blimp that we finished up in the sky. Now I know that earlier I talked about how my audio recordings got messed up, and originally when I was making the blimp I built like half of it and then I started talking for a little bit about what I was doing. But the other half of the balloon I talked a little bit more, and then I did a little bit of recording of me on the interior while I was building it, just talking away and stuff. But again, it all was muted, so none of that's really effective. But there she is. There's the balloon that we built, and I think it looks freaking amazing. All the other primers seem to like it. They all seem to think it looks pretty cool up there in the sky. Definitely plan on just putting a bunch of more random stuff up in the sky too, you know, just to give it that full look. And we'll go ahead and go up here real quick, take a look inside, and let you guys see what we did in there. we can get up here any day now. Look at all these beacons everywhere. Alright. So when we come inside, this is what we did on the inside. I think it looks pretty good. Got some white carpets down. Went with the oak for the cabin part. And then we got the dark oak for the outlining areas. Oh, I almost jumped down. And then up here we got, you know, the steering wheels. Got some little things as like the gadgets for the dashboard and such. Got a music box. I thought that fit in pretty well. Like an intercom system and stuff. Got the little doodad right here. And then we got another little doodad right here. And then the red carpet for the pilot and co-pilot seats. Got the windows in it and stuff. And I think it looks really good. I honestly was super proud of myself. I don't talk about my builds that much. You guys know this. But I am proud of this one. I think this is by far one of the biggest, I guess, not pixel art, but decor pieces, I guess you could call it, pieces I've ever done. Now, I've done quite a other bit of stuff, but yeah, for builds, I can do quite a bit of stuff. But this is the biggest thing I've ever done. It's not really a build, no real use for it or nothing like that. Just a decoration. And I really liked how the drape that turned out that I put on top of it. But in any case, that is it. And we're going to go ahead and ender pearl back down here. And there she blows. It's all good to go. So that's going to be it for today's video, folks. So please remember, if you enjoyed the video, to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I will reply. Thanks for watching, peeps. Peace.